Yeah, good morning, everyone. So first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Ravinder. I have overall 11 years of experience in basis and HANA administration part. So I'm going to take your sessions on the basis and full HANA administration, including access part, everything. I will cover it here. So as part of the demo, today's session, so what we are going to discuss in the today's session, just give the overview what we are going to discuss in the upcoming classes, how we are going to discuss timelines, the topics which we will cover it here. So all these things, so we will give just a brief discussion here now. So the agenda of today's session is, first of all, what is SAP, what is HANA, and what is ERP, and what is operating systems and database. So like that, so we'll discuss today. So before we go further, first of all, so we'll discuss about the ERP. So ERP, why? Because SAP, the word came from ERP only, ERP only. So first of all, we'll discuss about the ERP. So what is ERP here? What is ERP? So ERP means enterprise resource planning. Enterprise resource planning software. It's a software. It's a pattern. So ERP was built based upon the former SAP R3 software. So SAP R3 was officially launched. Okay, we'll discuss about the versions as well, when it was released, and what is ERP. So ERP, enterprise resource planning, to plan the resources within the organization. We need a one ERP software we required to plan the resources in the one organization. We need a one ERP software is required. So suppose if you take the any DMart or any other organizations, so they want to maintain the real-time data, transactions. So they want to adjust the resources, everything. They need a one ERP software is required. One ERP software is required. So at the same time, so in 5X service IBM people, in the 1972, 5X service IBM people. So when it was released means in SAP previously it was known as R3. So when 5X service IBM people in 1972, so they have started building the SAP application. 1972, so they have started building the SAP application and development. SAP. Okay, so SAP means system, application, and product in business data processing. In 1972, they have started building 5X service IBM people. 5X service IBM people. They are the former IBM people, German. They are from the German. So German people. They have delivered this product. Okay, they have created this product. Okay, so 5X service IBM people in 1972. So 1973, so they have first launched 1973. So the first product was launched, that is called the SAP R1. R1. What is R means? Real-time tier 1 architecture. Real-time tier 1 architecture. That is what the first time they have released the tier 1 architecture. Then after that, after some years, then 1979, they have released the R2 architecture. R2 architecture, launched the R2 architecture, extending their capability of the R1. So first they have started building this product. Then after that, they have launched their first product in the R1, real-time one-tier architecture. This is the real-time two-tier architecture. Then after that, in 1992, so you don't need to remember all these things, but just for your information, I am giving here. Why? Because we need to know some history of the SAP as well. So who launched, when it was launched, so which product is this one? Is it Indian product or German product? So it's a German product. So the former 5X service IBM people, in 1972, they have launched this one. They have started building that SAP ERP applications and everything. So at the same time, now they have released the R3 architecture. R3 means, so in the 90s, they have released the R3 real-time three-tier architecture. So this is a successful architecture. This is a successful model. So it was delivered till now. It was delivered till now. This is a successful architecture in the business. This is a successful architecture, right? So here to learn SAP, to this one from 92 to till date, same architecture is following by all the organization. There is no changes in this organization after the 1992. So this was the successful architecture. So they have released in the market, right? So then after that, so SAP is the one of the ERP product. Normally we know SAP. So SAP formally it's known as the SAP. SAP means system, applications, and products in business data processing. In your business, in your day-to-day business, either the finance business, sales business, customers business, any business. So if you want to process your data, transactional data, if your transactions are happening, you want to store that data in your databases, or that the user interface is available for the user, you need a one SAP application that is required here, that is applicated. So under the ERP, we have number of applications, not only SAP we have other applications also in the market, like so SAP, so Oracle apps, so Siebel CRM, and PeopleSoft. So Oracle apps, PeopleSoft. So like that we have so JD Edwards and Microsoft Dynamics, like that. So mainframes. So we have number of applications are available. Number of applications are available under the ERP. Under one ERP, we have these many applications are available. But so now we are going to discuss about the SAP only, not the other applications. Why? Because this is also one of the successful application. So wherever you see nowadays, all we have openings in the SAP. SAP is not only one software, it consists of multiple modules. Modules like FI, CO, AP, AR, and sales, SD, MM, so CRM and SRM. So many 150 plus modules are available. Depends upon your business. You can use your SAP product. Suppose if you want to sales business, then for your sales business you can use the SAP SD. So suppose you have the material management business, so then materials business, then you can use the SAP MM. So if you want to finance, then you can use the FI. So controlling, you can use the CO. So like that, depends upon the business, you can use your products, SAP products, you can use it. SAP is not one product. You have the multiple products, multiple components are available, multiple products are available in the market. Like depends upon your business. Not only one business, depends upon your business. You can use your respective SAP applications, you can use it. But each and everything you need a basis person is required. Why? Because the basis person is the one of the person, he will do all the administration related activities, all the installations, configurations, upgrades, migration, support of your SAP applications, fixing the issues. That basis person means we are the basis persons. We are going to learn about the basis things only. This is just only demo introduction only, just introduction part only. You no need to remember so all these things and everything. Just you need to discuss about the what is SAP, what is ERP. ERP is the enterprise resource planning. In the name itself, in the abbreviation itself, we have the definition is there. Plan the resources within the organization. Enterprise means organization. Resources means employees. So planning. So plan. So to plan the resources within the organization, you need a one ERP product. That product is called the SAP product. So depends upon the your organization, depends upon the your business. You can use the respective SAP application, respective SAP product. You can use it in the in your day-to-day activities. So for us, what is our scope here? What we are going to learn here? So are we going to learn about the versions? No. Are we going to discuss about the something? No. We are going to discuss about the administration part, pure technical part we are going to discuss here. Pure technical part means, so as a basis consultant, as a basis consultant, so what we required here, what we are going to do in for business. For business, what we are going to discuss. Suppose if any new business, they want to go for SAP, then we have to do the installations we have to do, and we have to plan their installations and support, and so migrate their applications, existing applications. Then we have to upgrade their applications, we have to support their applications as well. So, and the configurations depends upon the business scenario, we need to perform the configurations. So configurations we have to perform it. So like that, we need to do the maintenance activities, support, not only support and maintenance. So we have to provide the maintenance activities. Maintenance activities means updating the systems, to the latest versions, and changing, stopping, starting OS, all these kind of work. So we have to do it as part of the SAP regular support as well, regular support, day-to-day support as well. Day-to-day support is very important for the basis team. Why? Because if suddenly if any issues occurs, we are not going to resolve it, it will impact the business impact. Suppose if you take the banking applications, so and also IRCT, central government applications, all are hosted on the SAP. They are using the SAP. So few of the banking applications also hosted on the SAP only. So if the SAP is down, if we are not there, then what happens? All their business transactions will be stopped, and so they are in the situation to get the loss the business, right? So to avoid that one, immediately they will contact the basis team, which means are we only one team are working in the SAP? No, with us, we are going to work with us. They are going to contact us. Who are team structure? If I talk about the team structure, no. So we have SAP basis. We are then SAP security. So we are the security team also available. SAP above. These are the developers. So SAP functional module, functional team. So functional team, that is called the functional team, means we have FI, CO, AP, AR, CRM or SRM. So TM. So like that, we have the number of functions are there, number of functional team. So all this, and apart from that, users who will use their products and business. So that is what we are, the end users. End users means, suppose if you take the IRCTC application, we will log in and we will book tickets, right? So we are the users for IRCTC. We are using their IRCTC application. We are using their product, right? That product is based upon the SAP. The product is based on the hosted on the SAP only. Currently, which is supporting by the one of the top #1 organization, that is company that is supporting the SAP, that TCS IRCTC website, so application, right? So the functional team, not only with us, these all teams are going to work with us. One system, they all are with us. Security, they will do all the user authorizations, roles and responsibilities. Developer, they will do the development activities, means coding, writing the coding and everything. So what is the code? It's written in the SAP C and C++ language. It's written. The code, it is written as the C and C++ language. It's written, the code. So then after that, so then security team, developers and functional team also. The functional people is that they will play the majority of the key role in the organization for their business flows, the business integration, everything. They will do the some key role. They will play the key role here. So, but either any one of the team, either users, functional teams, developers, and security team, if they are having issues with the SAP system, then we are the one team that is called the basis team. They will contact the basis team. Why? Because we are the administrator. We will do the administration of the SAP systems. So that's the reason they will contact the basis team. That is the reason they will contact the basis team. They will contact the basis team. So we have to fix the all the issues. So suppose if anything comes, if in worst case scenario, if any ration or something layoffs comes, so we are good. Why? Because every company, the basis person is required here. The basis person is required here. The basis consultant is required here. Why? Because to maintain their business, to maintain their systems, and to maintain their support, to give the support, definitely the basis person is required here. So we have to support the SAP basis act. We have to support their day-to-day business activities and everything. So that's the reason we will play the major important role. Why? Because without installing the systems, without building the systems, then how these persons can log in, right? So we are the major role we will play it. The next functional team, then developers and security. So we will work coordinately. All the persons, all the teams work coordinately, and we will support their business and everything, right? So this is the introduction about our team structure, and as a basis consultant, what we are going to support for their business, and who developed their SAP applications. 5x service IBM people in 1972, they have released their product. So, okay. So, and previously we discussed about this some architectures, right? R1, R2 architecture, R3 architecture. Then what next? Then R3 architecture, what next? Now it's like S4 HANA architecture, S4 architecture. So it's like S4 HANA architecture. So it's like they have changed their naming convention. It's R1, R2, R3. Then all are thinking about the R4, but they have changed naming convention to S4. S4 means simplified fourth generation business suite. Simplified fourth generation business suite. This is the thing. So they have named it. So simplified fourth generation business suite. So they have initially released in the 2015, 8 years ago. 8 years ago, they have released this S4 HANA. S4 HANA is part of the ERP only. All softwares like SAP, ERP, SAP, and S4 HANA, all R3 architecture, EC, all are related to the ERP only. But they have changed their naming convention in 2015. In 2015, I think February. I think yes, February. In Feb 2015, they have released the S4 HANA. They have renamed it. They have released the S4 HANA. So which means it dedicatedly run only on HANA DB. So what is mean by HANA DB? That we will discuss. Not a problem. Don't worry. So it is also written normally. It's like it's a procedure is R3. It is derived from the R3 only. It's derived from the R3 only and ERP product. Okay, it's also one of the ERP products derived from the R3. R3. It's a type like ERP only, enterprise resource planning. Under this one only, we have all these versions and everything will comes under the picture. Okay, so S4 now. Previously, it was R3 architecture. R3 means we have the ECC components, BW, CRM, SRM, all are there. But now only one S4 HANA is available now, which is dedicatedly to run only on the HANA database. But previously R3, it can dedicatedly to run on any database. Any database, it will work. Okay, I know you guys will confuse about all these words, technical words and everything, but just listen. Why? Because it's just an introduction demo only. Okay, you don't need to worry about that one. Why? Because in upcoming classes we are going to discuss in detailed way and a simple way to understand these concepts and everything. Why? Because in the interview point of time, or in the no one will ask you questions like who developed, what is the year, and everything. Why? Because you will come to know at the end of the course, you will come to know the year, the team structure, the versions, and everything you will come to know. So you no need to discuss. That's why I'm not going to discuss about the much on this here. Okay. So coming to the okay. So I will stop it introduction to here. Why? Because I know you guys will confuse here. So you just remember the S4 and R3. At least you remember these two, R3 and S4 HANA architectures. So normally our architecture looks like SAP architecture look like, so presentation layer and application layer and database layer. So SAP is depend on the database. SAP is depend on the database. Presentation layer means GUI. All end users, they will connect from here. Browsers, you will log in through browsers, GUI, some tools, right? These are the here. This is called the presentation layer. This is the SAP layer. So this is the database layer. The SAP is the three-tier architecture. That's why R3 real-time three-tier architecture. Real-time three-tier architecture. We have the three tiers: presentation layer, presentation tier, SAP tier, and a DB tier or layer. Personalization layer, application layer, and a DB layer. Application means SAP application. So SAP means, suppose the finance, you can use controlling, you can use AP, AR, so Fiori, whatever you want, you can use it. Either S4 and also one of the application, or Fiori also one of the application, or CRM also another application, SRM also application. So MM, so SD, so PP, and so MM. So like, yeah. So we have like that number of applications are there, depends upon this one, right? So you can use it, whatever you want, you can use it, depends upon your business, you can use it. But DB is like, we have a number of DBs: SQL Server, Oracle, MaxDB, Sybase, and HANA. But nowadays, R3 can support, means ECC can support, R3 means SAP R3 can support all the databases and everything. But so now S4 HANA, that is called the S4 architecture. So which is now recently all are using the S4 architecture, S4 HANA, which is comes from the preceder is the R3 only. But it's dedicatedly turned only on the HANA database. You cannot use other databases. Why? Because HANA database is released by our SAP team only, SAP only. As long as HANA team delivered the SAP team only. That's why we are using the SAP application. Why you are using the other non-SQL and Oracle company related databases? So you have to use like SAP related database only. That is called the HANA database only. So the database perspective, we are using the SAP. Applications perspective, we are using the SAP. But only operating system perspective, we are using either Windows or non-Windows. That is not related to the SAP. So not sure in the future, they may come for this one, this business as well. But so for this one, so we have, so this applications and everything we have, right? So just leave it out the architecture. Why? Because in detailed way, we will discuss about all these things and everything, right? So just coming to our topics now, what we are going to discuss about this one. So let me share my my course content, which we are going to discuss in the day-to-day activity. The first of all, we are going to discuss about the introduction about the ECC. Now same introduction about the R3, S4 HANA, Fiori. What is this R3 architecture? Roadmap steps. So roadmap steps of the implementation. Then system landscape. Then installations we can do either ECC or S4 HANA, whatever you are interested, either we can do. So installations on the SAP systems. Then after the installation, how to log into the SAP. Then user administration we can discuss, and the client administration. These are the topics which we are going to discuss. CCMS and background jobs. It's a very important, the background jobs, and creation groups, performance tuning, transport, spool. In the printing perspective, they will use the spool administration, voices note, patch administrations, upgrading our systems, day-to-day monitoring, daily monitoring, weekly monitoring, monthly tasks. So then after that, we are going to discuss about this one. So HANA database, HANA installations, HANA upgrades, HANA configurations, monitoring, backups, restore, recovery. So some issue, troubleshooting issues, HANA enabling the audit, encryption enabling. So how to do this one, data disaster recovery, all this architecture, security, all these things we are going to discuss about this one. What are the tools we are going to use for the day-to-day our activities? So we'll use all these. What are the keys we required? Marketplace. All these things we will discuss in our day-to-day classes. So our class topics, these are the topics which we are going to cover it day one onwards. First of all, introduction, then after that installation, then after that administration activities, then everything. So I will provide the server access as well here to practice it. I will provide the server access as well to practice. You can log in anytime and you can do the practice as well. Then our course duration is like it's like a 50 days, 45 to 50 days begin, so based upon the holidays which you will get. So our class runs from Monday to Saturday. So every Saturday we have test. Test means some assessments, interview point of time we will clear it. Then suppose if you are unable to understand the previous class, we will cover it in the next day itself. So Saturday we have, especially for the dedicated to the Saturday morning hours for the group discussions, some interview point of time discussions, and for guidance. So all these kinds we will support you. So this is the duration and everything. So yeah, that's it. Like a small introduction only. So to understand what we are going to discuss, team structure and who developed. Anyhow, all these things we will cover in the day-to-day classes. Don't worry about this one. So, but this is about the timings. The timings which I am going to discuss about the 7 to 8 a.m. IST timings. This is what the preferable timings by others as well. So if this is okay, we can lock these timings for our batch. Okay. So this is our class timings here. The topics we already know, like we will discuss either the ECC or S4 HANA. It's the same, only small difference is there. Either the any other database, either the SQL or on top of HANA database also we can discuss. So operating system means either the Windows or either Linux. Why? Because if we want to discuss on the HANA, definitely the Linux operating system is required. Definitely we will discuss about the HANA. So why? Because database HANA is required nowadays as a basis consultant. Windows SAP we can install the HANA Windows and Linux on the HANA database we can install it. Those things we can discuss. Either the S4 HANA we can discuss or either the ECC also we can discuss. Not a problem. So it's our choice. So day one itself we can decide. So which one we can discuss. That is the point. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I think small session. Any questions from anyone? So anything, anyone from any questions? Yeah, sorry.